morning to one and all my dear faculty members, research scholars, scientists, students, and other legal participants. On behalf of Bharathi Women's College of Red Cross, greetings to you all. Today, 19 June 2021, as we proudly present one-day national level webinar on holistic healing sound therapy. Holistic health. Our bodies and each system within it should be treated as a whole, not as collections of its parts. Holistic health addresses the mind, body, and spirit. It searches for the underlying causes of symptoms rather than simply covering them up with medications. And it allows you to be healthy. Sound is a great medicine for the body and mind and spirit. Sound therapy with the singing bowls, and their instruments help to heal physical, mental, and emotional disorders. A sound bath offers deep relaxation and is a great stress removal and rejuvenation tool. What is a sound bath? A sound bath is a deeply relaxing experience during which the vibrations of the gongs and the singing bowls resonate with different parts of your physical, mental, and emotional body and mind and make them completely relaxed. Sound bath is a relaxation technique and meditative experience where the participants bathe in the sound waves produced by the human voice. Singing bowls, gangs, as well as instruments which create a soundscape. Immersing yourself in a sound bath could lead to a happier and healthier you. All you need to know why this has to be. Stress leads to a lot of psychosomatic diseases and affects the quality of work, which leads to decreased productivity and health issues in employees. This cannot be removed by any surgery. The deep relaxation one experiences in a sound bath is a great stress removal tool. Employees with a sound body and mind will be happier and more positive, helping to maintain a strong, healthy workplace culture that is very essential for any organization, especially during these trying times. All of us who encounter stress and its associated effects on our lives and all those who want to reach it. Your future can be colorful and full of life just by making sure of preserving and protecting your mind health. Taking care of your health is critical and you may have concerns related to mind health as a result of the COVID-19 public health crisis. The coronavirus pandemic has brought many changes to our world and big challenges. As we navigate through the crisis, it is vital to take care of yourself and your family. At these conditions, your mind health may be the first thing. It is very important not to ignore mental issues which can become worse if not addressed. Being and staying as a participant of today's session, you will be gaining knowledge and getting more information on keeping your mind healthy for your bright future life. Hence, why we are all gathered here today on this online awareness health program of holistic healing sound therapy to become a beneficiary of today's event, one among you all, so that we can face our challenges on our health benefits in future life and meet its needs. Since firstly, I would like to say humble thanks to our college principal, Dr. D. Gladys Bharathi Women's College, to have given me this very good opportunity to conduct today's event. And also thanks to our head of the department, Dr. R. Chamala, and our department staff members for the kind cooperation. The very pleasure to start this auspicious occasion by healthy welcoming you all. The natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in breathing well. Our food should be our medicine. Our medicine should be our food. By Hippocrates' quotes, I am so honored, privileged, and delightful to welcome our today's special guest speaker, Ms. Suniti S. Ramesh, sound therapist and gangmaster, Sapat Holistics, for an enlightened and spellbinding session. And she is here to give an interactive session on practical experiences on the topic of Unwind and sound bath. Madam, once again, I welcome you for an informative and impactful session. Now I'm handing over to Mrs. Grace to introduce our guest speaker, and the brief is academic level period. Over to Grace.
Music is an expression and a movement of the soul. It reconnects us with the deepest aspects of ourselves and simultaneously helps us to transcend all problems, all struggles, all trials of this physical existence. Alicia Luna. Good morning, one and all. I'm Grace, research scholar, Department of Geography, Bharathi Women's College. I'm glad to welcome Ms. Puniti Ramesh from Satwat Holistic, who is a sound therapist and a gong master. She is the co-founder and executive director of Satwat Infosys Private Limited, an IT solutions company in India. According to her, she is a techie at heart, and IT was her sole focus till 2015, when she was drawn by chance into energy healing modality. She has discovered that sound therapy is her passion. She is a pranic healer as well as integrated different modalities when she works one-on-one with her clients. She is very passionate about Unwind. And today, I welcome her and hand over the session to Unwind us all. Good morning, ma'am. All the best.
Good morning, and thank you for a very warm welcome. So good morning once again to each and every one of you. I am so glad for this privilege and opportunity to lead you through Unwind sound bath immersion and talk to you about what sound therapy is. I am not too sure if many of you have heard of the word sound therapy. Some of you may have heard about music therapy. Sound therapy is a very ancient science and an art which is being revived in the recent times, and it's a very effective complementary therapy. As Dr. Sujata said, what we need is holistic health of the body, mind and spirit, and Satwat Holistics, the tagline is for the body, mind and spirit, because unless we have a holistic approach to our health, if we are concentrating on only one aspect of either physical or mental, we do not achieve the full wellness that we are supposed to have. And in these trying times, it is very important, both physical and mental health. We keep talking about immunity. Immunity does not come by just drinking a few kashayams. It requires a lot of mental strength also to remain immune. So let us see how sound therapy can help in this kind of a holistic approach towards well-being. The session would go like this. I would give you a intro, then let us get on to the experience, and then we will also have a question answer session at the end. So I'm Suniti Ramesh, and what you see in this picture are called the singing bowls, and what you see behind me are called the gongs. These are some of the instruments I work with in sound therapy. As I told you, sound therapy is an ancient science and an art. If some of you may be knowing that our ear is the first sense organ that develops in the embryo, and the sense of hearing is the last sense that leaves our physical body. So we are very closely associated with some from our birth till we pass over. That is why sound therapy is a energy healing modality which will appeal to everybody. Suppose I give you a kind of a good video, but there are no sounds in it, you may not be very interested in watching it. But if I just give you a piece of music and ask you to listen, you wouldn't look for any kind of visuals to go with that. You will happily listen to the music. Such is our strong association with sound, and that is why this energy healing modality works well with many people. And it can be used as a complementary therapy for any physical, mental and emotional disorder. And it is a wonderful rejuvenation tool if you are a healthy person already. Something that is common to all of us today, like time, is stress. We all have stress of various kinds because of our daily exposures to life, and especially now, the last 2 years, we have had so many added pressures. So this is actually not only for employees of corporate world that stress is there. Stress is there even from a small child today, because whatever we are used to, we had to give up so many things. Children could not go and play with their playmates. They could not go to school. Parents were telling them, do not use the phone, do not play video games, but now they are thrusting the phone at them and say, okay, study on the phone. So confusing, and it is becoming very restrictive for everybody. And for students and scholars like you, again, a lot of additional pressure has come in the last 2 years. And stress is something that has become, as I said, a common commodity, and we should resort to some kind of a method by which we can remove stress. Most of the times we have medicines which can relieve the side effects of stress. Say for example, I have a high sugar level, I can take a medicine to optimize the sugar level in my bloodstream. But what causes it? It is actually a cause that happens in my pancreas, but that has been caused by stress. So high blood pressure, again due to stress, but I can suppress the symptoms of high blood pressure, but I cannot remove that stress with that medicine. So we have to resort to some methods, just like sound therapy, which will help us to remove stress, and which will also help our body to kind of release the unwanted energies from different organ systems. Whenever we are stressed, we get into a lot of emotions. We get angry, we get worried, we get anxious, we get frustrated, and these are all not just happening in the mind. Unfortunately, they get into our body. Anger gets stored in our liver to a large extent, and we get into liver related problems, and like that so many other emotions get to our different organ systems. So stress, the root cause of all evil, somehow has to be relieved from time to time. So just like we have a bath every day because we get the physical body gets dirty, we also need to find a method by which we can bathe our mind and in a holistic way, so that we are cleansed in all ways. So in that, a sound bath will help. Sound bath is what we are having now. Normally, in pre-pandemic times, it used to be like, in my studio, we will have a small group and we have a sound bath immersion. But with the changing times, I also adapted technology, because I am basically a technical person, and I found very effective methods in which we are able to connect each other virtually also through a session like this, and we can experience the benefits of a group sound bath. So what happens during a sound bath is that you may all know that whenever the brain has got different states, and now when I am talking and you're just listening, it's called the beta state, where we are consciously aware. Brain is always thinking. You are not only listening to me, you are thinking of so many other things. Oh, will this get over at 12 o'clock? What will happen? Tomorrow I have to do this. So many things that is happening, which is the beta state of our mind. And then we get into a calm state that is called an alpha state just before we go to sleep. That is a pleasant state. And sometimes in your sleep, you sleep so deeply that when you get up, you feel very good in your physical body, and mentally you don't remember anything. That is actually called the theta state. That is a state in which our body will start rejuvenating itself. So it is this state, theta state, that our brain goes into when you are in a sound bath immersion. Some of you, if you have been meditating, you would have experienced the theta state, but it's very difficult to go to the deep state of meditation. But here in a sound bath, all you have to do is wear your headphones or earphones and listen by lying down, and you will get into that state so easily, and you will derive the benefits. And what happens is, our body has various organs operating at different frequencies. You would have heard that everything in this universe is vibrations or energy. That is very true, including our human body. And when our body is out of its natural frequency, we get into diseases. If you remember your physics of school, maybe 9th or 10th standard, you know that you have played a tuning fork, brought another tuning fork nearby, and then the second tuning fork also starts resonating with this vibration. Exactly the same thing happens. Our body organs start vibrating with the vibrations of the bowels. and they come back to their natural frequency. That's why you feel the rejuvenation. And the next thing that happens is that the body is made up of 70% water, and sound travels very fast in water than in air. That is why you will respond to this sound very well. And normally our mind is not capable of thinking of one thing at a time. When you think of one thing, you will have so many associated thoughts coming in. And if I say do not think of anything, that is even more difficult. Only then you will remember what happened 10 years ago, what happened that day, this day, and so on. The mind is the most difficult to control. But at least we can have a few thoughts in the mind. Even if we are able to achieve that, that's a major achievement in decluttering the mind. That is what happens in a sound bath. Whenever you hear the bowl, you come to the present, which is called mindfulness. And in that state, your mind really gets decluttered. That is also a reason why you wake up feeling very rejuvenated in a sound bath immersion. So with these small basic background, I would like you to get into the experience of a sound bath. And I'd be glad to answer your questions after this session. So now, please get into a lying down state. Before that, I will take you through what we are going to experience today. A sound bath is an experience where for 45 minutes you will be listening to the bowls and the vibrations. But we make use of that time in another way by going on a mental journey. We have all been locked down for almost 2 years now. We have not been able to go to places that we like. So at least let's go on a mental journey. So today we are starting our journey at a beach, early morning at the beach, and there is a small boat there, and the whole place is deserted, and just a short distance away you see a beautiful small island there. So you go on the boat, go to the island, spend some time in that green place, and then you come back. So this is the journey that we are going to take. My voice will guide you, and all you have to do is just wear your headphones, earphones, and listen. You don't have to do anything more. Only thing is, starting, please keep your palms open, because this is a receptive posture. You can either lie down or you can sit reclined in a chair. I prefer you to lie down if you can, right? So just giving you a few seconds to settle down, and we will begin the experience. I hope you're all settled down. We are just going to begin.
Welcome to this session of Unwind Sound Bath Immersion on the theme, A New, Happier You. You can use the first 30 seconds to adjust the volume of your headphones to the level of your comfort. Lie down comfortably and close your eyes. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment and then slowly exhale. Just allow any tension to melt away as you gradually relax more and more deeply with each breath. Take another long, slow, deep breath in. Hold it and then exhale. Empty your lungs completely with your out breath. Take a third deep breath in. Take your time. Hold it for a moment and then let it go. Already, you're beginning to drift into a state of deep relaxation. Continue to breathe slowly and gently. Relax. Now bring your awareness to the top of your head. Visualize a feeling of relaxation beginning to spread down from the top of your scalp. Let the muscles in your forehead and temples relax. Allow your eyes to relax. Let your cheeks and jaws soften and let go of all tension. Now this feeling of relaxation flows down your neck and deep into the muscles in your shoulders, soothing them releasing them. Breathe. Allow this peaceful feeling to flow through your arms. Relaxing and soothing all the way to the tips of your fingers. As your body relaxes, your mind relaxes. Your thoughts become weightless, like wisps of clouds on the breeze. Now the peaceful sensation flows through your chest and your stomach. You can feel this area gently rise and fall as you breathe, slowly and deeply, soothing and relaxing. Turn your attention to your back, and this relaxing sensation flows all the way down your spine. Now the peaceful feeling flows through your lower body. Relax your hips, the back of your thighs, feel all these large, strong muscles become loose and relaxed. Soothing feelings flow down through your knees into your calves. Your ankles and your feet relax. Your entire body is soft, calm and relaxed. Now it is time to leave the external world behind and go on an inner journey. A journey to a place of deep inner stillness. Visualize yourself standing on a wide, sandy beach. It is early in the morning, and a light, hazy mist surrounds you. The sun is rising slowly. You can feel the warm orange light on your face and on your body. You are feeling content, at ease, relaxed. The sand beneath your bare feet is soft and warm. A light breeze caresses your face. The beach is deserted. You have it all to yourself, and you have all the time in the world. Listen to the relaxing sound of the ocean. Its waves are breaking gently on the shore. Begin to walk slowly through the mist towards the water. A small boat is waiting for you. The boat is comfortable and steady. Notice that it is tied to the shore with a strong rope. Walk to the water's edge and step into the boat. You're feeling completely at peace, completely safe, and completely relaxed. When you're ready, untie the rope and let it go. Relax and allow the natural currents of the ocean to guide you away from the beach. Your boat drifts smoothly. It rocks ever so gently in the water. This rocking motion relaxes you even more deeply. Notice that the mist that surrounds you is beginning to evaporate. You can see the air becoming clearer and clearer. Watch as the sun's rays dissolve all of the mist. Now you can see clearly in all directions. It is as though a veil has been lifted.
Sound வச்சேப்பா.
அது அப்பப்ப அட்டன் பண்ண அது மாதிரி ரிலாக்ஸ் ரிலாக்ஸ் மட்டும்
Sparkling ocean water surrounds you on all sides, and in front of you, a small island comes into view. Your boat moves closer and closer to the island, gliding slowly and effortlessly through the water. The island is drenched in sunlight. It is covered with tropical palm trees that sway gently in the breeze. Your boat glides slowly forward and comes to rest on the shore. You have arrived. Step out of the boat and take a moment to appreciate this place of sublime beauty. Exotic birds dance from tree to tree, and brilliantly colored flowers grow in abundance. The air itself seems to shimmer and vibrate with pure, luminous energy. You can hear the soothing sound of the wind as it passes through the trees. In this place, you're free from all memories of the past. You're free from all concerns of the future. You're free from all responsibilities. This is a place of total peace, and it's all yours. You notice an opening between the palm trees. In the center of this opening, there is a narrow path that leads into the rich green forest. Begin your journey into the heart of the forest. Follow the path as it meanders between the columns of ancient trees. This forest seems familiar to you, like the memory of a pleasant dream or a place you visited as a child. Walk deeper into the forest. You are guided by a force that you trust. Which makes you feel safe, nurtured, and still. You have reached the very heart of the forest. Before you is a shimmering pond of crystal clear water, a pond of perfect stillness. The pond is round and it brims with pure spring water. Notice that the water is perfectly still, like a mirror, free from even the slightest ripple. A ladder with 3 steps leads down into the water. You decide to bathe in this magical pond. As you take the first step into the pond, you notice that the wind has eased. All the trees have become motionless. As each moment passes, the world around you becomes calmer and calmer. And you yourself become more still. As you lower yourself onto the second step, All the birds in the forest have become quiet. Their silence is deep and reverent. Now lower yourself onto the third and final step and glide into the water. Feel yourself sliding into a deep state of relaxation. In this pond, your thoughts simply melt away. All is silent and still. The only sound that remains is the sound of the waves, far off in the distance. Your mind seems to expand. You feel timeless, vast, empty, and relaxed. And you hear the bells of the tribes of the jungle far away. For the next few minutes, enjoy this experience of solitude and inner silence. When thoughts arise, simply let them go and return your awareness to the sounds of the gongs. When it's time to return, I will guide you home. Slowly bring your awareness back to the pond. You're deeply relaxed and refreshed. Now it is time to make your way back home. Slowly begin to climb the ladder. As your foot touches the lowest rung, notice how wonderful your body feels. You feel light, clear, and happy. As you step on the second rung, the sound of the bird's song returns. Now step up on the first rung of the ladder. As your foot touches the step, the breeze returns and the trees begin to sway again. Start to walk and follow the path back to your boat. You arrive again at the entrance to the forest. Your boat is waiting for you, just where you left it. Walk to the water's edge and climb into the boat. You feel relaxed and secure. You know that your boat will take you home safely. Your journey is effortless and calm. Like all the moments of your life, effortless and calm. Relax and allow the current to guide you. As you drift along, a thought arises within you. I am an infinite being. I am joyful. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. My life is as easy and as peaceful as the journey. am in control of my life. I achieve everything I want in my life. I am a source of joy and support to all those around me. And with these thoughts strongly etched in your mind, you arrive at the page. You are home. Slowly become aware of the room in which you are lying or sitting down. Wriggle your toes and fingers. Take your time, listen to your body. And when you're ready to open your eyes, gently rub your palms together or put them on your eyes, and then open your eyes.
Welcome back, all of you. I hope you are comfortable. Even halfway through the program, I saw a lot of messages saying thank you, it felt good. I just hope that you were able to enjoy the full session without being in a hurry. So I would just like to tell you a few things before I open up for the questions. This session that you underwent, though it looked like just a relaxation journey, it worked holistically. It worked on your body as well as the mind, because the vibrations of the bowl were resonating with different parts of your body. And I'm so happy to see, Sangeeta, you're feeling happy. Yes, good. And it was meant to make you happy. The bowls that were used were also for anxiety relief. We all have anxieties for various things. So that also was, a layer was removed. So I hope you had a holistic healing. It is a small detox that would have started in your body. So please support your body by drinking more water to flush out any toxins. If you are able to do it, you will really feel the effect. I'm seeing the chat. Thank you. So now I'm open to questions. In case anybody has a question, you can either raise your hand or you can unmute yourself, and you can ask one at a time. I've allowed you to unmute so that you can unmute. Happy to know that Sanjay, you enjoyed, and Niveda, you could feel that peace. Are there any questions about sound therapy in general?
This is Suresh from Vivekananda College.
Yes.
Yeah, can we heal any particular disease or any particular, suppose it is backbone problem, can we heal through the sound therapy?
Yes, this is a complementary therapy. It can be used for any physical, mental or emotional problem, including these pains like, backache, knee pain. This all comes with for older people especially, right? They may be taking some medicines or taking any kind of eye treatments. Along with that, when sound therapy is used, you will find a lot of fast expedition of the cure. They will get well better. If pains and aches can be removed easily.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, somebody has asked in the chat whether we can practice this every day. This is like a kind of spa, so it need not be taken even every day unless you have a specific problem. It can be even taken over a period of say once in 15 days to make you feel better. If there is any particular issue, then that is called a treatment. So for that we may recommend 3 days continuously, then gap of 1 week and another thing. Like a rejuvenation session like this can be taken once in 15 days. We do conduct sound bath immersions every week. If any of you are interested in knowing more about it, we will send you the details of when it is available. Apart from that, I also conduct sound therapy workshops where you can learn and practice yourself, but you need to invest on the equipment, that is the bowls, if you would like to practice it on your own. And yeah, I think somebody was asking for these feedback forms on the group. So good. Any other clarifications that you would like to have? So as I said, sound therapy is something that can be easily practiced for a holistic wellness. And the best part is you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just listen. And when the session is taken in person, you also feel the vibroacoustics. That is, you can listen through your third ear. The skin is actually called the third ear. So you can hear through that also and feel the vibrations. And whether you listen only through your ears or along with your skin, the effect is that you will easily get rejuvenated, and then you can, you kind of become a different person holistically. So I also have an app. If there is a 5-minute everyday meditation freely available on the app. So we can post the app here because some of you are asking whether there is something that you can practice every day. That's a free thing that is available on the app. Jayasuriya, can you post the app link which people can download and use the free sessions that are available on that? So there is an app link here. Download it to use the free ones. And I once again thank each and every one of you for this opportunity and the opportunity to interact with you. Dr. Sujata.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything else that you would like to know or
Thank you would be just a word for this empowering session. But more than that, my heartfelt gratitude is being registered now and is deep overwhelming with a thankful heart for this event, which was so successful with flying colors. And I personally thank Ms. Suniti S. Ramesh, sound therapist, Gang Master, Satwat Holistic, for this empowering session. And I thank our chief faculty, Dr. D. Gladys, Principal Bharathi College, member of Youth Red Cross, my colleagues and friends for your constant support. Thank you, participants. With you, this webinar has reached its purpose. Once again, thank you one and all for your active participation. Last but not least, I thank Almighty God for His influence and His abundant blessing and guidance throughout this webinar for this great success. Thank you all.